So who doesn't enjoy getting good value for their money? In this video, I've got 10 fragrances that I believe are just straight up bang for your buck. Whether it's uniqueness of scent, quality of scent, or just the overall performance that you're getting for your money, these are the 10 I would suggest that you check out. Stay tuned. So with this first one, it's arguably the best from the house. It's from Salvatore Ferragamo in the Uomo line, Uomo's signature. You've seen me talk about this throughout these last few months, and I'm sure you've seen other channels talk about it as well, because you really do get great value for your money. The scent is definitely great on this one. It's a beautiful, sweet coffee leather scent that performs very, very well, bordering beast mode performance as far as longevity and projection on this one. It's got a very high compliment factor. You can get this one in the mid-30s. If you find it in the right place, you can get it real close to $30. I know when I got my bottle, it was around 30 bucks from discounters, but now they're kind of in that mid-30s range, which is still extreme value for what you're getting in this fragrance. And those little stoppers, because they do not have a cap, but at least they include the little stoppers so you don't accidentally spray it. But this is a gorgeous fragrance, an ideal scent that you can wear as a signature fragrance, hence the name, year-round through the cooler months, which we're currently in right now. And again, that's Salvatore Ferragamo, almost signature. In my opinion, this is the most affordable way to smell like an absolutely beloved DNA, the Versace Mano Fresh DNA, which isn't the most expensive fragrance in its own right from discounters, but you can cut that value and that price in half, and you go with Azzaro Chrome Sport. I actually did a full review this past summer on this one, and it's pretty much a one-to-one scent with about the same performance, 5 to 6 hours of longevity. First hour and a half is pretty good projection where people will be able to smell you very easily. Then after that, it sits pretty close to the skin. It's a typical freshie as far as projection goes, but it pretty much smells like Versace Mano Fresh in this bottle. And you can find this one for 25 bucks at discounters. When you can find them at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, places like that, 20 bucks, which is where this bottle came from. For a 100 milliliter bottle, this is extreme value for your money. It really punches above its price point and is serious bang for your buck. If you like fragrances of the Versace Mano Fresh style, really good citrus dominant, a little fresh, spicy, you know, high compliment factor type of stuff, freshies that everybody enjoys, because it's never a bad time to smell fresh. This is pretty much that same exact fragrance, just for half the price. That's Azzaro Chrome Sport. This is extremely bang for your buck because the quality of the scent, the level of performance, and the overall uniqueness of this scent, this checks all three boxes of the boxes that I pretty much laid out in the beginning of this video. It's Moschino Toy Boy, the big teddy bear fragrance. So calling all floral fragrance lovers, this is essentially kind of a spicy rose type of fragrance. It's very clean and fresh up top. Starts to get a little bit dirtier, if you will, because the spices really come in more after that opening as you get more into the heart and the transitional phase of this fragrance. And it's a beast in performance, and it actually has a high quality to it. It doesn't smell extremely designer. It doesn't smell very natural, but some of the floral components, some of the floral oils that were used in this, the rose and stuff like that, definitely has some quality to it. It doesn't smell like they cheapened out in any way. And uniqueness of scent and definitely uniqueness of bottle. This was one of the better releases over the last year or so. It got a lot of hype for really good reason. And it's one that if you like floral fragrances, it's kind of a must-have. Right now, Kingdom Fragrances just restocked, I think day before yesterday. I think they still have a few bottles left for $49.99 for full presentation 100 milliliter bottles. Not a tester, which this one's a tester, but full presentation. So if you're interested in something like that, there's a link below if you want to check it out. But I mean, this is probably the highest quality scent that's going to be in this video, to be honest with you. This is bordering niche quality. And like I said, it checks all three of those boxes I stated before. It's a unique scent. It performs very well, and you're getting really good value for your money. It's a high quality scent. Again, that's Moschino Toy Boy. So where the bang for your buck really comes in with this one is it kind of replaces the need for a discontinued beloved summertime fragrance. I'm talking about Invictus Aqua 2016, the original Invictus Aqua. This is Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Now, it doesn't smell identical but it smells extremely close. It performs pretty well. It's a 6 to 7 hour fragrance for a super fresh aquatic fragrance. It's really good, especially for what you can get it for. You can get a 100 milliliter bottle of this for $30 or less. Oh, it smells so good too. And when you can find testers, usually you can find them high 20s, 50 mLs, low 20s, under $20 for a 1 ounce like this. It's kind of a must-have, and I'm telling you, you will turn heads with this fragrance. It's known for that. Legend Spirit is one of the more complimented, affordable fragrances money can buy. Don't buy them from places like Sephora and stuff like that. Don't pay retail for this fragrance, because if you check online through the discounters, 30 bucks or less all day long, you're getting a full-size bottle of this, full presentation, and depending on if you want to go a smaller size like this or go with a tester, you can save even more money. The quality's there. It doesn't smell too synthetic. It's definitely a designery synthetic type of scent. I mean, it's a citrus, aromatic, aquatic type of fragrance, but it definitely smells like a beautifully done version of Invictus Aqua 2016 is what it's most known for. And it's one that if you haven't checked out yet, I urge you, it's time to check it out. It's never a bad time to smell like this fragrance, and those around you will appreciate it. I can almost guarantee it. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. You know, Dior Fahrenheit's a very beloved fragrance. It's been around for a long, long time. And for about $35-ish, $36, you can get a 120 milliliter bottle of a fragrance that smells very close. It's more like Aqua Fahrenheit, if you will, because there's no real leather in this one. So you take the leather away from Fahrenheit, you pretty much have this fragrance. It's Mercedes-Benz Intense. 120 milliliters, 4 ounce bottle, beautifully designed, all quality. The cap, the glass, super thick, sturdy base, and it performs 8 to 10 hours depending on your skin. I get around 9, and it projects very well for the first 2.5, 3 hours. And you can find these all over at discounters. This is one of the more masculine fragrances that's offered from the Mercedes-Benz house. They make really, really good fragrances. Some are very, very inspired by others, such as this, Aqua Fahrenheit, Dior Fahrenheit, and Fahrenheit Cologne, the original Mercedes-Benz Eau de Toilette, the clear bottle. It's pretty much Fahrenheit Cologne. Mercedes-Benz Cologne, the blue gradient bottle, not the sport, the Cologne, Dior Homme Cologne. They pretty much go after popular scents, but they definitely do it with quality. They use high-level master perfumers. They do a really good job, and they get really cheap from discounters. This, I mean, the quality's there for the smell. It's not unique, but you're definitely getting a lot of performance for your money and a lot of quality. I've talked about this one many times on the channel before because I'm a firm believer in this scent. If you like Fahrenheit, you can save yourself some money. Get the bang for your buck version. Get Mercedes-Benz Intense. Now with this next one, performance is definitely not its strong suit, but value, dollar amount, and the scent quality on this one. It's not a natural smell, but it has a little bit of a uniqueness to it. It's extremely fresh, and it is super affordable. Sean John, 3 a.m. Beautiful, fresh fig, leathery type of scent. It's kind of unique. I don't really have anything else that smells like this. Gorgeous atomizer on this too. And you can get them so cheap. A 1 ounce bottle at rack stores is going to run you like 12 bucks. I paid $12 or $13 for an unboxed 50 ml from a seller on eBay for this bottle. 100 ml, so right around 20 bucks. You're not going to get a lot of performance out of it from a longevity standpoint. Anywhere from 3 to 5 hours depending on your skin. It's not a beast, don't get me wrong. But the scent is so damn good on this one, especially for what you're going to pay. It does not smell like a $12 fragrance. If you're okay with having to reapply, or if it's just going to be a casual running errands, sitting around the house type of fragrance for you, you're all good. But if it's going to be something you wear to work or take with, just make sure you take it with you or make a decant of it because it doesn't perform that well. If you can get past the performance, the scent is beautiful and you are not going to spend a lot of money to smell absolutely fantastic with Sean John 3 a.m. Now, word through the grapevine is this is getting discontinued since the new flanker Boss Bottled Eau de Parfum has come out because this is pretty much what that was and this is replacing it. So, Boss Bottled Intense Eau de Parfum. Gorgeous, beautiful performer. A richer, deeper, stronger performing version of the original Boss No. 6. It filled a need. And you can find them in the mid-30s, 37-ish dollars. I know Kingdom Fragrances has some link down below if you want to check it out. If not, I know Fragrance Net, I just saw they have a stock of it as well, right around $37. There's a lot of places that have them. Fragrance X has them. It's easy to get your hands on them, and they're still very cheap. But you're looking at, I mean, on the weak side, 7 hours. A lot of people have told me they get around 9 or 10 hours. I get about that 7 to 8 hour range. It's not super beast mode, but 8 hours is great to me. So I get right around that 8 hour range. It does project pretty well though. It leaves a very good sillage. You will have a nice trail going around you for many hours. I would say in that 3 hour realm where it's pretty strong coming off of my skin. For 37 bucks, it smells of a just richer, deeper version of the original. And the original is mega popular. It's been around a long time. It's one of my favorite fragrances that I've had for many, many years. I've rebought many times, and now I have a 200 ml bottle, so I don't have to rebuy for possibly ever. But get your hands on this one. Don't think because the new Eau de Parfum's out and it's getting pretty good reviews from those that have talked about it so far. I haven't tried it yet, but I can tell you this one is great. And this one's easy to get at a very, very affordable price. It's extremely bang for your buck in my opinion. And it's Boss Bottled Intense, the Eau de Parfum. Now, it's kind of a 1A and 1B when it comes to this, because most people are going to agree with me when I say bang for your buck on Bentley For Men Intense. It performs, it's rich, it's extremely masculine, woody, smoky leather, rum, it's boozy. It's a man's fragrance. It really is. This is serious, and it performs really well. And for under $30, you're going to get a bottle. Now, if this one's a little much for you, those of you know, I like Bentley For Men a little bit more. I do enjoy the Intense. That's why I have both. But for a few dollars less than this one, you get a spicier, more wearable version, which is what the original is. But if you want that more just masculine, just smoky, raw and rough type of scent, definitely go with the Intense. But when it comes to either one of these are as bang for your buck as you get, because the quality of the scent is bordering niche level. They're extremely affordable. These are bona fide cheapies, and they both perform really well. They're long lasting, and they both project for several hours. You can't go wrong with either. Most people are going to talk about this one. It gets all the hype and the fame, but don't overlook this one. If you see this one out at a store, give it a try if you like spicy, boozy fragrances. You want something smoky, rum, leather, go with the Intense. So you can get 100 milliliter bottles of this for $20 or less. 15 bucks or less will get you a 50 ml like what I have. It's a strange looking, gimmicky bottle, but the scent is great. Perry Ellis Red 360. Smells like a spicier version of Acqua di Gio. And it performs a whole hell of a lot better too. It's like a 6 to 7 hour fragrance. But where it really performs well is that first 2 hours, at least on my skin, this stuff is potent. Almost fills a room. It's extremely powerful in front of my face right now, floating in the air. If you like Acqua di Gio, you're not getting the bang for your buck there anymore. The prices haven't come down much. It's a great scent, don't get me wrong. I have a bottle. I bought a bottle late 2019 because it had been a long time since I had a bottle. I'm guilty of it too. But you can save yourself some money and get pretty much just a little bit spicier version of that scent. And it's going to perform better. It's way more bang for your buck because you're not spending much. You're getting better performance and you're pretty much getting the same smell. It's hard to overlook. You see this one at the rack stores? Give it a try. Usually you can just open the top of the can and spray it and try it for yourself right then and there. Or if it's a blind buy, hell, I say this is blind buy safe. That's my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. If you trust my opinion, I'm telling you, this is blind buy safe. If you like Acqua di Gio and want to save yourself some money, this is the bang for your buck route to go. Of course, I saved the best for last. Those of you that have been watching the channel for a long time, you know when you saw the thumbnail or the title of this video, this fragrance was going to be in here. This is what I've stated many times before, in my opinion, is the best bang for your buck fragrance on the market. Acqua Essenziale Blue from Salvatore Ferragamo. My beautiful baby. I love this fragrance so much. It's not for everybody. I get that. This is probably the fragrance that's most synonymous with me besides Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme, for good reason, because I praise this fragrance. I just love it. It works for everything. This is the definition of a signature scent for me. It works in every single season. It's strong enough without being too overbearing. And it gets compliments. It smells great. It's fresh, it's clean, it's creamy, it's powdery, it's aromatic, it's a little woody. It's got a touch of ambroxan in there. It's kind of like Dylan Blue mixing with a touch of Bleu de Chanel and just kind of forming into this, if you will. It's my favorite blue fragrance, and it's definitely my favorite cheap blue fragrance. Under 30 bucks will get you a 100 ml, right around 20-ish dollars will get you a 50 ml like this. Gift sets around 30. They're worth it. I have a backup gift set with a 100 ml. This is my original 50 ml bottle. For as much as I love this one, you see how long it takes to go through that, and you can see all the, see if it'll focus to where I can show you all the scratches and stuff like that on the plate. Yeah, you can see all those scratches and everything, because I used to keep this in my gym bag. There was a stretch where this was all I wore for weeks on end until I switched out to a different fragrance, actually before I started this channel. I love this fragrance. I'm an advocate for it. You can't tell me otherwise. I think it's a fantastic fragrance, and in my opinion, the absolute best bang for your buck in fragrances. This is a must cop, in my opinion. Acqua Essenziale Blue, Salvatore Ferragamo. Well guys, that's the 10 I would recommend, and until next time, do me a real quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of these do you have already? You completely agree with me, because a lot of these, all of these, punch above their weight. Price versus the value of what you're getting. That's why I wanted to feature these. That's why I talked about them. Some are better for cooler weather, some are better for warmer weather, but all will have you smelling great for less money. Who doesn't like that? And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on any of these, you give them a spray now, pretty confident you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.